There we go. All right, now we're back. Ugh. Back to Road Trader. Wait, so there's been an update. They fixed some things, which excellent. I'm totally excited for. One of the big ones was, or it's one of the big ones for me. They fixed this. This wasn't gaining additional damage, which was kind of odd. And definitely needed for operative. It definitely needed this +1 damage until the end of combat. Otherwise, you start to feel a little weak. But no, I decided we've not had enough blood. Not enough blood and iron for our pirate captain. So anytime we see a option to kill somebody, narratively, we're going to take it. It could only end well, I imagine. But yeah, no, we settled the mutiny. Theodora died. We took over. Fantastic. And I think we need to find a navigator and an engine seer, I think. And we also need to restock our crew. Yes, the map. All right, where do we start? Well, I got Majora's here. Come over, we do a little scan. See if there's anything we could just take. All right, Dead World. I actually like knowing space. Like I imagine like most of these worlds should be like dead worlds with like very little resources on them. Just rock. Lord Captain reporting the heralds of Navis Nobilite. No wait, hold on. Nobilite. I think that's right. Continue to maintain Vox silence, perhaps due to Urek 5 being off limits to visitors. We've intercepted signals from the beacons drifting in the station's orbit. The demands are clear. We are told to turn the ship around immediately. We have also detected an accumulation of space debris near the station's docks. Presumably it's the remains of interplanetary shuttles. Perhaps the esteemed Novus Nobilite House requires aid, and therefore cannot respond to our Vox transmissions. Turn back. No one dares give me orders. Kind of like that one. We will not invade a Novus Nobilite station without first acquiring official approval. Contact the big. I'll talk to him. I'm sorry, Lord Captain, the station does not reply even after an official greeting by a rogue trader and the declaration of your intent to negotiate in person. Anything on the scan? The officers from the Augur crew performed a full scan of the station, but the information's imprecise. They note wave distortion of unclear genesis that are throwing up most of the readings. We were able to ascertain that the reactor core of the station is still active, but many compartments are unpowered and some fully depressurized. The signs of biological activity are largely present in the central module, which means the station has not been abandoned. So the question remains, why are the esteemed navigator heralds ignoring us? Well, okay, so we have unpressurized depressurized cabins. Biological activity largely present in the central module. Yeah, no, that sounds like some bad shit's happening over there. No, Lord Captain, of course not. Commence docking. We do not know what is happening at the station. You have to look for the esteemed navigator's blind. Dock safely, may the God Emperor blight your path. It's just like, look, you're about to do something real dumb, and I don't want to be part of this. Alright. Here we go. Also, there's 2 psychopath, minor and major. Absolutely. Actually, no, they added a tooltip where you'll better be able to see the difference between minor and major ones. Finally, because actually, I didn't actually know for like the longest time.
Pathetic worm. You dare to argue with your master? is not you whom I swore to serve within these walls. My lips are sealed.
Confess. What was the old man's last command? What are you planning?
Give up, Keeper. You have lost this battle. Again.
We're getting nowhere with these ones, sir. Permission to execute them.
Alright, that's really suspect. That is extremely suspect. Hello? I'll do it. I'll skip. I'll do it, game. Don't tip me. Alright, fine. A tall man stops you with a gesture when you approach. Blood is trickling down the pearly scales of his weary face, and not just his own blood. Two jet black, unblinking eyes are watching your every move, and the third one, the mark of a navigator's fate, is menacing, pulsing behind the lowered lid in the middle of his forehead. Step back, or I'll unleash all the horrors of the Sea of Souls upon you. Emperor, be my witness. Desist, brother. Yep, we'll threaten him. You still dare insult me? Oh, man. Navigator raises his arms, preparing to open his third eye, but suddenly stops. Ah, but I do recognize this coat of arms. You're from the Von Valentius dynasty. This explains a lot. More than you think. And since fate has brought such an important person to my abode, allow me to introduce myself. Before you stands Felix Christoph August, keeper of the station. So, did you not come to offer support to the traitors? This is great news. Having said that, you must understand that Uric 5 is a holy sanctum of House Orselio, and the path to it is only revealed to a select few. It pains me to say you are not on the guest list. Well, I do need a navigator. Didn't say anything about that here. Did someone just blow up? What the fuck was that noise? What was that? All these corpses come from? Look, I don't care. All right, I don't care about all this nonsense. I'm just here for a navigator. Is that so? Even wounded, Felix Orselio remains composed. I do not think so. You cannot force me. You can only end my life. But this is not your heart's desire, is it? Perhaps we can help one another and reach a more beneficial agreement. Very straight to business. Provide me with a navigator, then. I do not think this is possible. Uric 5 is an observation station. We do not sign contracts and do not provide navigators. We delve into the depths of infinity and chart the movements of the warp storms. And besides, you have chosen an inopportune time for negotiations. Well, that puts me in power with negotiations. Give me a fucking navigator. You do it. You came to the station for a reason. House Orselio will not be able to help you until the current crisis is resolved. But if you aid us now, I promise we will reach an agreement that you'll find satisfying, be it riches, influence, or the powers of our navigators. He's promising a lot. It's very suspect. A most banal thing in the life of the Noblite, don't you think? I was stabbed in the back by my closest friend, Theobald Orselio, the second keeper of Uric 5 and my mentor. On his instructions, my own people sabotaged the generators, blew up the shuttles, and brutally massacred the loyal servants of my mistress. Most unforgivably, they dared to take her prisoner. Greedy scum. I swear by the throne's light, their souls will perish in the darkness of the void. Hold silent for a few moments, and then fiercely slams the end of his staff to the floor. The madmen have captured Lady Cassia, and are now torturing her upstairs while we are idly chatting down here. Let me rescue her or be gone, but waste no more of my precious time. I kind of want to do it. Rifle. Fuck. I did say anytime we have a chance to attack somebody, we're going to. Lord Cap, we still need a navigate. You invade the sacred dominion of the Navis Nobilite and have the audacity to threaten me on my own station? You shall face your inglorious demise, scion of a great family. Guards! Yeah, it truly doesn't matter anymore.
I'll make an example out of you. Purge them.
Yo, this is probably a bad idea. Okay. So, this man, Orselio here, he's got to go. How many bodyguards do we have? 6, 7. All right. All right. We only have like one person on either side, it looks like. Yeah. All right. And these are half cover with full cover right there. Okay. I think we're going to move Argenta to the side, and we're going to take this right side and then sweep in. We're going to put Seth right there so we can see up the middle. We're going to keep Abelard where he is. So these two are going to go first, then me. Abelard's going to be all the way at the bottom. If Abelard survives, big if, should put Abelard, oh sorry, Applebread into cover first.
Stop mocking me.
Fucking Christ. 15 damage immediately? What was he using? Hold on. Maybe we get a combat log for this. He had a 13% chance to crit and he fucking got it on the money. Alright, who's next? Going to minimize damage here just a little bit. Damage we're doing 1521. Okay. We'll analyze him. We'll buff ourselves. Man, I wish you really told me like what our critical chance is. Like, I wish I had like a more detailed like stat screen whenever we mouse over someone. Look. We missed 8. Hold on. What do we even... What do we roll? We might have to save scum this. We might have to save scum this. The fucking... Zinch is fucking with me. He's absolutely fucking with me. Alright. 4 shots of 5 to 9.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Ah, this is gonna end so badly.
I'll do it. Can I spot that now?
Okay, at least she dodged those shots. And that one.
Feel cold.
God, dude, you fucking hit all of them. What the fuck? Alright, I think we're just definitely just gonna fucking drop some lightning. Problem is I can't see that guy. Okay, who's next? That guy? Alright. We can cleave these two. Dude, we got some bad rolls, and they've gotten entirely good rolls. What the fuck? I like how Desperate Measures is activated. Alright. So if we hit this guy, we'll chain to him. So we'll drop as much damage as we can on him. And honestly, might be him. Idra is definitely going to go down. I think Apple Bread's going to be more important. We put ourselves there. We're going to get shot. However, those two are going to be next. And I think if he tries to use the psychic powers, we'll counterattack. Like I want to use the charge. If we move like right here, we could still charge him. And then we can cleave afterwards. Actually, we could get here, cleave, because that'll probably kill this dude. And then we could... temporary wounds? That's not right. Why are you letting me put it over there? Damn you, game.
I will do my
Actually, do you actually have any weapons on you? Oh yeah, he's got the fucking... that fuck-ass revolver he fucking shot Idra with. Which he'll be able to use that pistol in close quarters. Yeah, we'll do this. I need this man to survive. I like how for dodging shotguns, it definitely like has the person... Did you try to shoot Idra again? You got a man with a fucking chainsaw next to you. You try to shoot Idra? Do we have a shot on you? We do. We gotta do as much damage as we possibly can. 38% chance to hit. Honestly, I wish I could fucking see why. Actually, well, what's his dodge at? 48. We can hit him with an expose. Lower that dodge. Down to 18. It's still 38%. Something is not right here. Something's not right. So there's this thing that happens every now and then. And I find this game very suspect for. Sometimes things will happen, but they won't be in the log. So for instance, like, it should tell me, like, you know, like, for instance, it should tell me something like this, right? And so sometimes I think the game cheats. And it'll just make something happen because it won't tell me why. like what math it used to get there. But it does it for everything else.
Death to the heretics!
Going to roll max on that. Yeah.
Hold on. Stay with us.
All dead or unconscious. I was about to say, this better be like 100%. The dumb thing is... Wow, he didn't even try. Alright.
Victory is imminent.
I can't charge him if I'm right next to him. Which makes sense, but... And now I just want that one fuck to be dead. The fact that it's still 38 is kind of nonsense.
On it.
Not damaging. Alright. Argenta's turn already? It's kind of weird.
The Emperor will be undone.
Also, I feel like they do line of sight in this game kind of weird. It's something about it seems like wrong. Or like it's not working like the way you expect it to. I don't know why it doesn't have him step out either. Question is, can I reach you? It says I can.
At your beck and call. Indeed. It will be done.
I said I almost want to do it over again already. It went so badly. Next to him. And we'll just get, you know, if I could just like shove her fucking dead body over. It's still weird. It really should tell you what you're rolling for, even if it's just like you're hitting cover. I had a feeling it was just going to be like that.
Reduced to dust.
Sorry, boy.
My place is at the fore.
Set up a charge.
Victory is imminent.
Yes. I'll hit this right now. Yeah.
Follow my lead.
Just put him out of his misery.
Back and forth.
With one? Come on now. Oh. Idra, we're inside each other, eh? I don't like that. Well. I think we're gonna keep light. What do we give you? That's right, dual las pistols. Yeah, I mean, in case like someone gets like super close. I'm gonna give this las gun to anyone. All right, well, I feel like this is the equivalent of killing the quest giver. Oh no. I mean, surely they wouldn't let us lock ourselves out. It's a different kind of las gun. Uh, 34, 10, 40. 34, 10, 40. 6, 8. 5 to 7. Well, you better las gun then. Just came here to kill the fucking navigator. A control in the shape of a rotary mechanism. Sealed vial engraved the initials CTEO. We're gonna give that to somebody. I don't know who yet. Cascading enemies targeted by the navigator's power gain a -5 penalty to all characteristics. That stacks. Oh, tactical goggles. We definitely need those. Oh, this needs strength 35? The fuck? The recoil on that fucking revolver. Power armor needs strength 45. This revolver needs 10 less strength. It's kind of crazy. Those were mauled by a force far beyond any more capacity. Alright, so yeah, that dude definitely killed him. You got a lot of strength, Apple Red. Here you go, boy. Control rod. Elevator's power's out. Alright, we're gonna go hit the void ship real quick. That way her broken ribs can be treated. And then we'll jump back out. Which honestly, I don't know how I feel about the injury system. Well, I mean, I guess you won't always be able to go back to the void ship. Because I was thinking that it might be a little useless, but if you're in the middle somewhere, you might not always be able to go back. What's their formation looking like? That's not how I would like that to be arranged. Well, like I said, I'm the sniper in the group, so. But I think I can. Yo, Scottish, what up, dude? I think I can take it more than this guy. Phrasing. How'd your test go, Scottish? How things?
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Please no. Not too bad. You see, do you see what me and Laura have been up to? I've been making Laura put together models and painting them. She agreed to play a game of tabletop 40K with me. Oh man, my dear Laura is so tolerant of me. Hell yeah, dude. I was about to say, like, you better have gotten like 100 for that fucking the art one. So I thought that was pretty good. Ah, it's a trap.
Pay attention.
Oh, another one. Ah, no, no worries. I mean, I assumed you were busy. Oh, what would you be doing on the other side of the country? Sounds fun. Another guy over here. Is there another trap? Oh fuck. Defile house or just you should have just gave me a navigator. I would have been on my way and out of here. Oh nice. Do you like that part of the country?
But I will grant none. You dare cross the faithful?
Yeah, we'll put Applebread up here. Applebread's going almost first. You'll definitely be able to charge with these guys. Alright, yeah, that's how I'm thinking. Here. We'll put you in cover right there. That cover is not permanent. Oh, you shot your own men! What are you doing, squad commander? Just not your vibes? I gotcha. Too close to be charged. Actually, no, we should be here.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
I mean, is it like what makes it amazing? Is it like, you know, like just a good looking place? Yeah, we'll check. Very rural? Ooh. I do like me some rural areas.
I will do my duty.
Me and Laura, we've been trying to over the course of like 3-4 years, right? We've been trying to discuss of they shot another one of their own men. Been trying to discuss where we're going to like get a house, right? And Laura wants to live out like in the fucking sticks. Like she wants to live toward there's this like your nearest neighbor is like a 30-minute drive away. And I don't want to live in the city or anything, but just something a little bit more reasonable than that, you know? Ooh, wait, hold on. No. You still prefer the city? Yeah. Well, is that like I don't even want to live in like the city, like I think suburbs are a good place to be. It's close enough to where like the city isn't like a fucking like an hour, 2 hour drive, but it's far enough away like you won't get like into the city troubles. Oh wow. Damn. Yeah, no, it's I was about to ask, it's like, is this the right place? Holy shit. This place looks crazy. Yeah, damn, Scottish. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of like Hawaii a little bit, but without like the island aesthetic, of course. But yeah, no, I couldn't live in Hawaii either. I fucking it's like the most beautiful prison I've ever been in, you know? And it's crazy when I say that to people because they're like, what do you mean? Who wouldn't want to live in like Hawaii? Is like, yeah, once you just live there for long enough,
Emperor commands, I act.
you realize you could drive around the entire island in like an hour or two. It's kind of crazy. I really feel like get rid of their Medicaid guy.
Doubt is for the weak.
Oh, noise. Hell yeah. I really don't mind thrifting, you know? Like you can definitely find some like really good stuff thrifting. But Laura likes these fucking like baubles and heirlooms. And every time I see the stuff she gets, I'm like, that's fucking haunted. You know that, right? That's fucking haunted. Why are you getting that? It's because it'll be like, it's like, oh well, like this will be like a thing that someone would like really like enjoy in like their past life, right? Like why? Why do you do this to me, woman? Well, what'd you get, Scottish? I hope it was something good. I mean, you said it was good, so it's gotta be, right? He killed 2 additional people in this fucking room. This shit wasn't even aiming at. Pair of shorts, nice vintage Canon camera for your dad's collection. Oh, hell yeah. That's pretty cool. That is a really good stuff, actually. Yeah, no, like the thrift store like around here in like Maryland is just like they get picked clean, like a lot. Kind of makes me sad. The line of sight in this game is so wonky that like I feel like it's not really like the sniping roll doesn't really work that well. Cause like he's hiding behind a thin metal pole and some candles. And you're telling me I couldn't see him from here? Come on now, game. I think they just need to definitely rework the values of like what blocks visibility and whatnot. Because like this definitely would block visibility. You know, this actually is like, yeah, this is concealment. This isn't cover. This isn't even concealment. I can clearly see that man. Someone else do absolutely, dude.
I'll see to it personally.
Absolutely. Well, and, like the problem is like the this place around here is like very old. Like there's a lot of old people. And so, of course, like, when old people die, like, we only did 4? We didn't even roll minimum. What the fuck? What the fuck? We rolled less than minimum. How's that possible? This December? I think Laura's wanting to do a get together for Christmas for her and her lower enlisted people. So we got to prepare for that. But also, I want to do some, I don't know. I want to get a painting stream in for miniatures for 40K. I think there's like just one thing I'm waiting on. And it's kind of like like an arm that you could like move around the camera. Because if it's like both of us like sitting at a table, that way I could move the camera in on her stuff and my stuff with like the least amount of hassle. And so typically we'd go home for Christmas, right? But we just like all my memories of Oklahoma were getting cold. Like all my memories of Oklahoma were just fucking cold because I only come there for Christmas. And so I looked at Laura. I was like, we should go in like the warmer months. So I think we went in June. So we're trying to stick to our word that we're not going home for Christmas this year. Yeah. Well, I mean, like we also got I got some. So like I picked up some colors. So all right. So we got miniatures, right? Hold on. Be right back. Oh, you lucky bastard! You actually get to go out, like, go out and do things for the for Christmas that are like outside. But yeah, so we got these miniatures, right? These ones right here. So this is what I painted. I even I 3D printed this Chaos Star here to plant into the base, right? So I pretty much just like went to the miniature store, or the hobby store, and I picked out paints based on like colors. And so this is one that Laura did, and I actually got like they're not exactly the right paints. Like I think on this one you can like really see. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but I couldn't get an even spread on the miniature with this paint, which I had to do a lot more research, right? For the right kind of like acrylics. But yeah, so I got to get a boom arm for the camera, and I got to order like the right paints. Because man, kind of fucked up. But it's alright. I mean, like we managed, just not very well. All right, we're gonna give you another chance. All right.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Yeah, 25% chance. 1 in 4. You just gotta hit him once. Come on, this is the 4th one. It's gotta hit, right? That's how statistics work. No. Oh no. Damn it. Oh, we can't reach. Oh, wait, hold on. Fucking hell, the pistols can reach. But yeah, like I said, I'm almost kind of jealous of people in the southern hemisphere. They get to do all the normal stuff during Christmas. You get to be outside in shorts. Kind of jealous. Hey, what was that common talent we picked up? Oh, it's this one. At the minimum damage of the weapon, or the most damaging weapon they fired this round. Okay. All right, we killed a whole bunch of people. I don't know exactly why. Tremendous honor, yes, but this promotion will transfer the entire squad to the child's personal guard. By the God Emperor, you are a strapping lad. You'll probably make it for a cycle or three. It has worn down better men than me. What even is the point if your brains turn to mush? I may rip out my eyes like Amos did. At best, I'll just go bonkers like that little shit stain that kept stealing our... Is a whole mood, an entire mood? Oh shit. So different than normal. Really? How so? But that way, threw himself out of a depressurized chamber because some voices told him to. Calm down. Knighthawke said the squad will not have to serve the child for long. He even gave us a little leeway. Unlike that fish-eyed. Quiet, he might hear you. Well, you know what I mean. He almost busted our heads because someone forgot to check the catering unit. We haven't let in a single outsider in over 10 years, but Keeper Thibault keeps finding things to fret over. Imagine the shrieking if he finds out Keeper Felix didn't make us inspect the hangar after... Oh. Thorns forbid. Try to steer clear of the squabbles among the highborns. Some of the Keeper's Felix orders make a little sense, like last time he commanded that we cut off communications with Reichard Minors for a while. Alright, yeah, no, I don't feel too bad about killing Felix. He might have been a traitor, to be honest. Everywhere I go, there's a raven. Everyone suddenly loves the party. The only point of the year. Well, I mean, like, you know, it's like the so the Italians, well, the Sicilians specifically, they take the entire, like, they practically take the entire month of August off, which is insane to me that a society would do that. Which, you know, coming from America, where, like, you know, the mentality is work, 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 work. The idea of a whole country practically just taking August off is insane to me. Super fucking crazy. Minus follower. The fuck is this? It's called by the proof garden for any navigator. Trading worthy servants. Alright. Kinda weird. I mean, I'll take it. Clean. Sever. Same dress as earlier. For Shednak see 3 revolutions of the chronometer. Which is kind of weird. Only do half as much. See, like I said, like I'm sure, like that's like more common than like I suspect. But like I said, that's, to me, that's nuts. Because being hell, like fuck it, it's hard for America to even take like Christmas off, you know. Too hungover to actually. Oh my god! So like, so in the military, right? You get Christmas off and you get New Year's off, but you don't get the day following off. And I think it makes more sense if like you only get one day off for the holidays, that you get the day after the holiday off. That's what makes the most sense to me. So that way, like, you know, fuck it, like no one's working at full capacity the day after New Year's. Not a single person. Even people who didn't drink, they're not working at full capacity because they've had to deal with drunk people on New Year's Day, on New Year's Eve. So I don't know why we take the day of, but not the day after. You know, it don't make no sense. And if I was in charge, so specifically in the military, you don't. You get like, so depending on the command, you could get anywhere from 5 days to 3 days off. So like, since Christmas and New Year's are like so close together, right, and people want to go home for the holidays, the entire command has to do a blue and gold. So like so say blue, so like one half the command will take New Year's, and the other half of the command will take Christmas for leave. That happened. Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, it's the military, right? So it's like you're expected to work constantly. But yeah, so say you're taking leave in New Year's, right? So you're here for Christmas. So for Christmas, depending on the command, you can get anywhere from like 3 to 5 days off. So you get like 2 days off before Christmas, then come back the day after. So, and it's kind of like that for New Year's, but in the other way. So you'll get like the 2nd and 3rd off. But like most civilian places I know, like they'll offer like the day of, but like not like any time before or after, which kind of sucks.
I always keep my options open.
Fortunately, souls took their own lives by slicing their guts wide open. Oh, I thought you could get me.
The Emperor favors me today.
The crew continues to mourn Lady Theodora. I fear it may affect the performance of their duties in service of the Lord Captain.
In his service, will they find strength and fortitude?
But yeah, no.
May
Is
thus
it
take
can,
hearts away from the frailties
we definitely have
of
like a hustle culture in America.
To be made.
For ills, for the good of it and the bad of it, you know. Disarm, please.
I'd better myself through my service.
Always keep your
So we got to restore power to the elevator. I'm assuming we're going to find some kind of generator.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Silky gloves, nice. These guys aren't red, so maybe they'll help me out. Unlucky, you Yankee. Well, I mean, like, to be fair, you know, it's kind of like, so like the shitty thing is that like there's somebody working on the holidays, right? But the nice part about it is that you know you can go to a business and it's most likely to be open. But it's shitty because you know that person's working that day. I mean, hell, there's like, well, and really, I guess it's mostly in like cities and suburban areas where it's like that. All right, well, looks like these guys are not going to help me. I am Zeth von Valencius. I don't even did he have like a brain hemorrhage? What was that? But yeah, no, like so like I know like rural places in Oklahoma. I'm gonna say specifically Oklahoma. I don't know about the other states. Like places definitely close for like the holidays. So it's mostly in suburban and city places where people are like even working on like the holidays. I think most places they'll offer them more money. They'll like it's like they'll offer them like overtime, like the entire time that they're working the holiday.
Failure is just a temporary setback.
So I'll be like, at least they get that, but I think it's like time and a half. So it's like they're not exactly making double, but honestly, they probably should be. Kibithiel graciously agreed to provide samples of his skin growths. Ew. So we could study the influence of the rebellious materium on the flesh of the Novus Nobilite. Just as we thought, navigators are positively resistant to the restless currents of the warp. The God Emperor surely does shield some people against corruption and misery. Let us get back to study of the mortal flesh. Now the servant will be carried in shortly. It must ready the organ extraction equipment. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, you think they, like, because I don't know, I could definitely see a thing to where, like, you give them, like, overtime and then, like, PTO, like a single day PTO that they're, give them 10 times more. I mean, they're fucking, yeah, I mean, you're fucking separating them for their family stuff, you know? And some people, it's like, for some people, it's a choice because, like, there's enough employees that someone could choose to do that. CO bastard can afford it. Well, Scottish, if they offered this to everyone who's working on holiday, how are they going to be paying themselves hundreds of millions of dollars? All right, we got to think of the CEOs. We gotta think about those poor CEOs who are not going to be able to afford their next Ferrari for their kid's 16th birthday. What do their kids think Scottish? What if they only get like a souped up Ford Fusion? Well, actually, no, probably like a fucking like Mustang or something. Think about the poor CEO. The poor uh, um, adamantine dust and Blackwater. This is the worst idea that could have entered my mind. God never be praised. I'm lucky to still have my head on my shoulders after this reckless experiment. Nevertheless, did we make an important discovery? The adamantine seems to protect the frail flesh of the lowborn to a degree. Having said that, not even the macerator can handle its temper, so we should probably introduce a more complex compound in the formula. All data related to the experiment were recorded in the data crypt K04OH. Oh wait, we have a data crypt. These are not OH. It's OK and KO. I'll get back to them later once I'm done with the experiment. H41OK. Damn, wage workers should just stop buying so much damn coffee. We get 4 or 5 for her. Oh my god, could you imagine? Oh jeez. But I mean, to be honest, like fucking, depending on what you get for coffee, because like, if you just get like the canned stuff, like you're gonna be saving a lot of money if you go from drinking Starbucks every day to drinking just like canned coffee. It's the difference is like massive. Because like really like when you look at like, because we want to know the secret of the fucking Starbucks formula, it's fucking sugar. It's just a shit ton of sugar. And so you're essentially buying yourself like an ice cream treat every time you go for like Scottish. Well, go for Starbucks for like lattes and shit. I mean, to be honest, it adds up to a lot, but definitely, like, you know, I think people should be able to treat themselves every now and then, you know. Have I mentioned that chunk of meteorite found by Keeper Felix subjects is completely useless, although shiny granules could be used to make new paints for the child. New paint. Huh. Well, I'll be like, see, the terrible thing is that Starbucks isn't even good coffee. Like, I hate coffee, but like, I've had Starbucks before, and like, I don't know, maybe it's just that I'm so like, I go against the taste of coffee so much. I could taste how bad Starbucks actually is. It's kind of crazy. Ooh. Long last. So we're dropping, so more damage, dodge reduction, and 5% less chance to hit. Done. Say less. Effective against targets in cover and targets with high dodge. Yeah. And this is like one of the things of like I wonder like how different would everything would be if like so versus I think the reason why Starbucks is so successful is that like their marketing is just better than like most other coffee places.
I always have a backup plan.
But then that's like the hold on, actually when does that? Like some Zinchian bullshit.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
But so yeah, I'm wondering like how many like so like just like on that like thought alone. Like what makes Starbucks good is not the coffee, but its marketing. And so it makes me wonder like how many products were like people are missing out on that are wholly better, but the other product is better just because of marketing. Only drink the instant stuff. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. Laura, like, she likes to think, she says that, so for instance, caffeine pills, right? And like the caffeine pills that we got, it's like 100 milligrams per capsule, which is roughly like the same for like a cup of coffee. She's like, yeah, well, there's just something different about drinking coffee. I was like, I don't know. No. There'll be some other vitamin in coffee that like wake people up more, you know. Conjugated vid screen is covered in cracks and stained with dried blood. The buttons, switches, and levers were ripped out of the control panel with exceptional cruelty and scattered around the sacred mechanism that now sparks and hisses in agony, still refusing to perish. Awaken, cogitator. Yeah. Well, like it's like the like best and worst part about like, well, it's like the biggest thing about like free market enterprise stuff, right? Is that like there's a fucking so the company. So first, light bulbs, right? They made a light bulb that lasts years, like decades, like I think even centuries at this point. However, the company that produces a light bulb that lasts forever is not going to outlive a company that makes shittier light bulbs that you have to replace like every month or so. Because the company that sells the light bulb that lasts forever will only sell that light bulb once to one person, while the other company will sell a shitty light bulb to those same amount of people almost every month. And so it's like the best and worst part about like the free enterprise system for that is capitalism. And so it kind of like encourages people to be like to make shitty products. Kind of sucks. I don't know. It gets weird. It gets weird. You turned a few of the remaining dials and pulled the activation lever. The cracked vid screen of the sacred engine flickers. The cogitators inside emit creaks and groans, and the lumens oscillate at random. It takes a while, but eventually the machine spirits do grant you access to the cogitator systems. Dog biting. No. That did, yeah, I know. Well, like I said, it's fucking, it's just one of those things. You know? It's like one of those things like how do you even like solve for it? Like the closest thing I got to like a wave like combating that as like an idea is that like the government puts out like a bounty on certain ideas. Like so for instance like the bounty like the government be like, hey, we're putting a bounty on like if you can make a cure for cancer, we will give you a pension for the rest of your life. Like we will give you money until you die. Because I know some people are going to be like, oh, all I got to do is cure cancer, and then I don't have to work for the rest of my life. Done. Easy. But like that, so like at that point, when the person does claim the bounty, right? That idea becomes a public idea. Like it belongs to the people. So you could make this cure. Like, so for instance, they're like, oh, to make the cure for this cancer, all you do is percentage of element, second percentage of element, third percent of elements, and then done in this way. And that idea belongs to the people now. So like, now anyone can produce that. That's the only thing I can think of, like getting around like certain ideas of like, hey, if you make a light bulb that doesn't fucking burn out, yeah, we'll give you this amount of money for the rest of your life. And then we could probably even argue whether or not like the children are involved in that. But like, there's got to be a limit. Otherwise, like, you know, people are just getting free money for generations, you know. But yeah. They put bounties on people. Yeah. True. Very true. It's too profitable. That's way too profitable. Kind of crazy. And it's like one of those things of like, you know, fucking, like I suspect like people like that there's someone out there who knows how to cure like the flu. But like they just make entirely too much money making flu shots. And so like there's no incentive for them to actually cure the flu because, well, I mean, like I said, like that's the only thing I can come up with. But it's just like the implementation, you know. Because like then you could do things of like, hey, we want an engine that runs on water, right? Specifically an engine that runs on seawater, and the byproduct is drinkable water and salt. Just need someone in the government to do it. I know. Because the government will find some way of fucking it up. Like, oh. Just get rid of the government, Scottish. Just get rid of it. Just gone. We'll become the new government, Scottish. It'll be us. Yeah. Well, the new United States of America. NUSA. Oh. Bella Corsilio. Location, main entry hall. Status, deceased. Man, I wonder how that happened. Oh, no. Actually, the only person alive is Theobald. I'm assuming he's in that central complex. It's not power. The control rod is not present. If the rod has been displaced, immediately contact a station keeper or the Navis Laboratorum custodian. Well, one of those people is dead. One of those people is dead. Someone killed them. I don't remember who. Open all the doors. I like that. Assumption's incorrect. It's a field stack. You can barely make it an inscription. It's okay. Oh, yeah, I know binary. Perfect. All right, hold on. Let me read this. We'll start at the bottom. Okay, so I think this is back. Right, it's like back to like the other screen from what I can make out. Okay, some of these don't make sense. Hold on. Yeah, some of these don't make sense. Hold on. Oh, you know, maybe these are like listing out like actual doors. Okay, that one's nonsense. That one's just nonsense. Okay. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is back to the other screen. It's like, that's what I'm getting from it. So these ones don't really make sense. So we're going to click on one at random. 3. It seems like something to do with doors. The compartment you're trying to open is deep pressure. Okay, you know that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, okay, yeah. Door's already been opened. Alright, another door's been opened. Already opened. Alright, I don't think this is necessary. I think you could have just snap zoomed to where it was. Wait, that's not a main entrance. Hold on. Yeah, that's weird. I tried to overthrow. No, Scottish, no, please. I'll get investigated by the FBI. Oh, what am I saying? I'm probably already being investigated by the FBI. Pretty sure they've been listening to me through my phone, bastards. Realize the elevator to the upper chambers is blocked. See if we just activate it. Ah. Concerning the problem does not align the cogitator's mechanisms. Oh, you know what, Scottish, you're right. Once we're done, there will be no FBI. You know, Scottish, I know I was mostly joking about this plan, but you saying that there will be no FBI really makes me want to join in on this plan. Just say less, Scottish. You had me at no FBI. Oh. Scavenge this man's body. Yeah. Warp lore. You fucking dork. Look at you. The meta. Oh my god, no IRS. Oh my, please. Scottish, I can only be so erect. Hello? Somebody here? I can hear the rage. The door is open. Come and avenge us, they say. Although they don't mean that they're talking about the people I've already killed. Surely not. I do not like this statue. I glanced at this and I felt like my the hairs on my back of my neck just stand up just a little bit.
Keep your wits about you.
No, Scottish. I knew it. I knew it. You're just a plant. No, stop, Scottish. You can't do this to me. Biogel. Oh, okay, Blackwater. We know they did something with that. That amniotic fluid pulls across the floor. Ugh. I'm assuming the child was birthed here. Flesh sample. Okay, so here's OH. Ah, so we can just make the control rod? Interesting. Lose our minds, please don't kill me. You never saw the sign. You can't do this to me. Scottish. I'm too handsome for jail. I'm too handsome for jail. You know what those people will do to me? He's Scottish. Scottish! You can't do this to me. Which has more frequent temper. With the current flesh of the mutated respects, reacts mostly and usually to the crystals. Do not use acid under any circumstances. Trust me, you don't like having a tent that burns. It's no longer necessary to remain near the device while waiting for the reaction to start. So KO malfunctioned. Stream dying. OBS disconnected. Stream might be dying. Scottish. A betrayer. Okay, so it said the crystal, right? Mutated flesh. Crystal. The thing said the meteorite trunk was useless. Not to do adamantine and black water. Oh, okay, so the thing just processes it. Oh, okay. What are you doing, Scottish? See, that's why you can't trust the government, Scottish. You've worked for it for so long, you should know never to trust it. They're going to burn you, Scottish. Some sycamore state of various representatives of the Imperium. There's acute signs of acute stress. Majority have perished of blood loss with the day being placed in the laboratory and halted discharge of tears. Secretions of the connective tissues and environment. Most had their tongues bitten off of their jaws. Bitten off or their jaws badly dislocated. Severe head injuries caused by impact of the walls or the floor. Alright, so mutated flesh and the crystal. Alright. So we found these three together. I strongly recommend the finely grinding reagent to catalyze the reaction. Yep. Do not use acid. Alright, so don't use this. It burns. Calls for something more basic. More basic than acid. So water is more basic than acid. Biogel. What, they fucking just flop it all over the place? Like, so they get like the lightest touch on, they're like, ugh. Oh, help me, referee! I've been pushed over. I do declare, Mr. Referee, this this man, this ruffian has pushed me over. Help me, Mr. Referee. Okay, so we're also doing okay. Never been a fan of football. AO malfunctioned, but we don't want to use this one. Okay, so we're gonna put water in there. Data crypt, okay. So this one. Fall roll twice to the yell the ref. Oh man. Also, like, I don't know, because like I'm thinking back at because like like the soccer team that we had in high school. They definitely didn't do that. So I'm wondering if this is just like a high level thing that only high level people do this. All right, I'm assuming that reaction didn't go the way it was supposed to. I'm assuming we fucked up somewhere. Oh shit. All right, I guess I was Lord Pirate Captain Zeth was not supposed to be a chemist. Means we can't do we can't make drugs now. Ah, fuck. What are we supposed to do for our body when we get cancer? How am I supposed to pay for the medical bills for my son?
Unexpected result.
Yeah. Way normally with skill, they just want Papa Ref to give them every Big Papa Ref. Sounds like the name of a terrible like SoundCloud rapper. Big Papa Ref. All right, there's some shenanigans going on here. Ah man, this is fucking some warp fuckery if I've ever seen it. I think we had to kill everyone in this room. That pale figure with unnaturally long limbs stands with her arms raised, her hands deformed with talon-like nails. Her deathly pale face is coated with blood that continually streams from her scarlet misted eyes. Her spiny gills, slightly hidden under her disheveled hair, twitch nervously at your approach. This bitch is a fish bitch? How dare you, Scottish? How fucking dare you? That mean. Sometimes like while in the car, me and Laura will be driving, and she'll say something, and she's been on this like whole like on this mumble rap kick, which is it's hilarious coming from Laura, because she'll be like drama, drizzle, drat, because she can't roll her fucking R's for the like the kind of thing, you know. And so just hearing it coming from her is just fucking hilarious. But every now and then, like, we would put together, like, just lyrics for, like, fucking, like, a terrible rap song. We'd say things like, oh, fucking, what was it? It was like, homicide, put the cyanide in the Henny. or some shit like that. It's fucking, dude, it's hilarious. It's funny. So that you just look at Laura and be like, you should not. Just stop. Fucking stop. Only now do you notice a third eye on the young woman's forehead, hid by a jeweled ornament. And when your eyes meet, you sense overwhelming and soul-smothering power. I know, dude. It's so bad. I've been trying to teach her. And she's like, no, this is a genetic thing that I just won't be able to do. It's like, no, rolling your tongue is a genetic thing. Rolling your R's is not. Anyone can learn to roll their R's. You're enveloped in despairing grief, and an invisible hand closes around your throat, cutting off your breath. Your limbs seem to fill with lead. Your heart hammers in your chest, and a desire to turn and flee from this room, from this station, almost gets the better of you. At the last moment, you master your emotions, and will pushes back against the illusion, forcing it to retreat. Something between a moan and a drawn-out whimper. Ow, ow, ow. As if my own little pals weren't bad enough, now this one's barging into my head. Somebody stop her. Heresy. Tall figure with a strange mixture of anger and sadness. Then she lowers her head and her white hair veils her face. Kill her. Rid the world of this heresy. I mean, she's a navigator, so we don't want to kill her. We need a navigator at least. I said that if we ever got the chance to kill somebody or attack somebody, we're going to take it. Oh, this is our fucking navigator! Is what you wanted to shout in the face of the creature who enveloped you in its strange power, but your body refuses to obey you. The cacophony of sobs, wails, and weeping around you merge to a single stream. You become part of that stream. Your hands drop your weapon and reach unbidden for your face. Your jaw clenches and your eyes prickle with tears. Foreign emotions pierce your heart so deeply that you forget your bloodlust. And you plunge in despondency, vicious and sticky. Ugh. Yeah, Scottish. Thanks for coming by, dude. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, my guy. I'm glad your test went well, man. I'm glad your test went well. Oh. Alright, well, since we can't just outright attack her. How dare you? No, how dare you? Hands reach for the wound, her eyes searching for the perpetrator when Gabe lands on you. Ruby eyes widen as though she's seeing you for the first time. What? Who are you? You're not a warden or a servant. How dare you touch me? Pain, resentment, dismay, and fear. The torrent of unexpected emotions again overwhelms your soul. It immediately retreats, leaving only alarm ringing in its wake. Looking for a navigator to join the crew. You look like you'll do. Just grab her. Surprised that your pointing nails reach for the jewel in her forehead. I'm afraid I cannot respond to such an unexpected... What is this? I feel faint. Okay, so that's Theobald. The heavy-set old man who's been kneeling nearby erupts into low sobs. His eyes swollen from crying dart desperately around the room as though the veil of ignorance has just been ripped away from them. The child, Lady Cassia, where are you, sacred child? Throne preserve. You. Old man shifts, revealing his face to you. It is threaded with jet black veins, and his bulging, milky eyes bear a striking resemblance to those of a dead fish. A sickly, sweet scent assaults your nostrils as if the old man's flesh is rotting inside his decaying husk. How dare you injure the defenseless child, the scion of House Orselio? Whoever you are, you'll pay for this transgression with blood. Prepare to die. All right, fair. I did strike your navigator. I am sorry. Not really. She fucking deserved it. Being a little bitch. Oh no. Dearest Applebread, when you get the chance, charge into these ruffians. Might do this. Hmm. Yeah, I think we do this. Yeah, we can light you then without hitting our own guys. You're the one who's not in cover. Assuming this is a major power. Yeah. Oh, it fucking tells you noise. Give me a little zap zap. Let them feel our ultimate power. Visions of Triumph. This creature's next attack will succeed. Yeah, I don't like you. I really don't like you.
Who, if not me? I'll make it happen.
I don't like the idea of auto hits. Ever bleeding wound. Not really seeing that good of a burst target. So we could do this. Fire into them. We're gonna wait on the run and gun. Actually, you know what? Maybe not. I don't think our chances of hitting him are gonna be particularly good.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
All of them fucking hit. Jesus Christ. Could that have been anyone else? Okay, we do this. Oh yeah, because he got the fucking thing that just enables the auto hit. Oh, that's pain. Yeah.
Indeed.
But we don't roll low.
I will do my duty.
Fuck. Oh, what health in a dream, baby. We're just gonna go ahead and dump this on him. This forwarding. I don't really think it adds much. Yeah, like 10, 11 extra dodge. Might be able to bump that up just a little bit. Actually, we might do a Psychic Scream at the dude. Just to kill him. It'll get him out of the initiative round, too.
Will do.
Don't shoot Zeth. Oh. All right. The bag's got to go.
It's as good
We'll go ahead and drop this on this dude, even though we're not going to hit him. It's probably just going to be set up for Idra, to be honest. All right, so we're at 95% chance. I mean, so some of our bonus accuracy is getting into critical hit chance.
on it.
Oh, we crit. Didn't quite crit, but I will take 5 as we spray into them with bolter fire. All right, that's one. And we hit the other one. Noise. Oh, let's look it up. No! Zev! No longer will he hey people.
Victory is imminent.
29, 29, 0. Yeah. I mean, we'll hit him for 8. This will go fine.
High momentum.
Oh, we got the momentum. Alright, so we're going to do 11 damage to someone else?
Be gone.
I mean, 19 damage to someone else. Huh. I don't know why we did so much damage. It's actually kind of weird.
Was that you? Or
Alright, Argenta. Bring us home.
power resides in the will of the righteous.
I said bring us home.
I'll do it.
Thank you.
Theobald! No! Don't leave me alone in this violet brown haze! Wake up! Your mistress is giving you an order! Do you hear me? What have you done?
Pirate Captain.
And if I refuse, what are you going to do to me?
Ah, see, those are a little too...
I beg your pardon, but what about my servants? Your Act 5 is still full of people loyal to House Orselio.
There's nobody here. There's nobody here. But we need people. Yeah, we need people.
I am afraid you leave me no choice, Lord Captain.
Pirate Captain, thank you.
Now
Lord,
take me
Pirate Lord Captain. It's like fancy armor. And we leveled up noise. All allies earned by the Navigator Barons get a +5 bonus to all their characteristics. Actually, I really like that.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
All right. We got ourselves a navigator. I don't think we were supposed to do things this way, but we get job's done. Navigator gotten. Pirate Captain Seth von Valencias. Can we get it like a different one too? Hold on. Let's go by type. I guess not. I guess we'll do this real quick. Alright, so in light of Tide of Excellence now working, I think we're gonna take that. One damage and plus 2% armor penetration till the end of combat. And that stacks. So if we could trigger as many exploits as possible. I guess we're gonna get our intelligence up as much as possible too. Because I think you can upgrade it twice. I'm gonna go for Reckless Strike. We took athletics, right? Yeah, we'll keep doubling down on athletics. Let's see, you got passive learning, pain channeling. You will buff up perception first. Reactive study. Yeah, we'll do uncanny sight too. Did we get uncanny sight for you? We did. Okay, good. Thinking agility. Get that dodge up. Yeah. Thinking concentrated fire. Because just with this, we're looking at like 65% damage increase. Has additional 17% dodge reduction. Like that. Yeah. And this is based off the fellowship bonus. These are common talents. So we'll go down the bottom. Let's find a bonus. Damage by the navigator suffer additional damage from warp damage. Yeah. Dodge and hit chance reduced by essentially 10. I feel like it's really not that much. I think that won't pay off for a very long time. My bonus to willpower. We test with willpower instead of resistances. Perception is higher than their agility. They're just calculated using perception instead. I mean, it is. Failed degradations reduced by -1. I mean, that's kind of nice. Do we have? Heals 5 wounds at the beginning of every turn and gains +1 additional wound for every navigator talent taken. For every creature killed in between navigator's turns. That's not bad actually. Enemies moved. Enemies damaged by the navigator suffer an additional +5 damage from all opportunity and cannot dodge them. Oh, that's if the damaged by the navigator. Reduced by power bonus 5, so reduced by 10. Yeah. +5 fellowship and additional +1 to fellowship for every navigator talent or power taken. That's not too bad. Ooh. I actually like this one. The Guide of Souls. Normal. Oh, done. I don't even have to question it. Fellowship's still going up. Just got an auto pistol? I doubt she'll ever have to really use it. At least hopefully not. Put on the headgear, bitch. And a creep. Alright. Let's get back to the ship. Wait. Can't leave behind the goods. Gotta get the money. Alright. Everyone here is dead, just the way I like it. Alright, well, we got a navigator. It's not too bad. I mean, I don't know if she'll exactly work for us. We kind of took her under duress. Lord Captain, Lady Navigator, welcome aboard. The Sanctum Navis has been prepared for the communion ritual. But the Lady Navigator wishes to rest in her quarters first. Your heart starts beating furiously, your breaths come short and choppy, and your fingertips tingle unpleasantly. You notice that Vigdis is shivering slightly, and the crew are glancing around in puzzlement, searching for the source of the sudden wave of unease. First, I wish to speak with the rogue trader. Leave us. We're gonna watch this man, well, this woman walk all the way away. Magdammit. Yeah, that's why you're alive. Well, I mean, now that she's officially part of the crew, we gotta make sure her morale is high, because otherwise she won't work. Exhale lets out a small exhale, and then raises her pointed chin. Rogue trader, you took advantage of my wretched position, forced me to board your vessel under fear of death, and now you stand there expecting my cooperation. Please dispel once and for all the tenuous fog of doubt in my mind. Am I a prisoner on this ship? I mean, honestly, she's a bit of a risk. I'll not allow a monster like you to make itself at home here. We do not regret frightening her. Very well. So be it. I'm also deeply grateful that you saved my servant, especially my valet. Uwe served on the station for more than 5 years, much longer than anyone who preceded him. He knows how to probably attend me during journeys through the Immaterium, and what to serve me for breakfast. His presence envelops me in a cloak of amber. Fucking psyker bullshit. Alright, but now, I'm ready to go to the Sanctum Navis and perform the sacred rite. I require brushes, canvas, and the best paints you have on board, but no red. Alright. I mean, if that's what she needs for the fucking get the ship going. Take my leave. I take my leave of you for the duration of the rite. I ask that you do not follow me, if you can survive the gaze of my warp eye when it's opened. Easy. Easy. Look, we got a navigator. What more do you want? Could have taken her under better circumstances, but... I'll oversee the open channel between the Lady Navigator and the bridge. May the Emperor's light helps us all. We're gonna go ahead and need it. Oh. Initiating communion ritual. Come here, Uwe. There's a ring of metal freed from its scabbard, the low sob of the servant, the rhythmic drip of liquid on canvas, the faint whispers of the brush. Go. Footsteps hurrying away. I see violet vortexes lashing an ocean with a million flails, and umber shadows spinning over the surface in a fiery dance. A storm rising above foaming waters. Armadas drowning in fog. The path from one end to another cannot be seen. And here, beyond the wall of glass, a daughter forsaken by her father yearns for her brother. And the sun's pale disk goes on in tireless pursuit. Of her? No, of me. Its frozen rays lie that spring is here. The light is deadened. The great ruler is gone. The Boxmaster recoils at Cassia's words and accidentally snaps on the concentrator levers. The panel beneath her fingers emits sparks, and the Vodcaster falls silent. She quickly flips a series of switches and bells guiltily. Fucking shaked into this shit off. Undisturbed. Fucking whatever. Just warp fuckery is going on. We don't want any of it to be disturbed. Soul-shredding screams drown out the Vox transmission. The servants in the Sanctum Navis are howling and shrieking like wild beasts, moaning in pain, their throats raw from the strain. And then sudden silence. The dull thud of dropping bodies proclaims their fate. It appears the servants are a part of the Lady Navigator's right. As it was for her predecessor, I will arrange for the bodies to be removed from the Sanctum Navis after the ritual, or what is left of them. Rogue Trader, I have unfortunate news. Endless blackness has spread across the canvas, dividing what should be whole in two. And my sight cannot glimpse the light of the Emperor as clearly as before. I cannot turn around. My brush only draws me onward. The way is blocked. By the Emperor's grace, the ritual was successful. Your vessel's temperament presented a challenge. Its cold steel grip did not allow me to breathe freely even for a second. It was as if the depths of the ship housed not only machine spirits, but something other. Now retreat to my chambers to recover my strength and send for me if you have need of me. Congratulations on acquiring a navigator. Yeah. Spare a few moments of your time, please. There are certain matters that require your attention. First of all, I want to report all on the conditions of the station. Had you opted to begin your visit to Rykard system with a different destination, the station could have become critically unstable. Fortunately, the decision to immediately visit the representatives of the Navis Nobilite brought us precious time. We can either send our forces to assemble the station and procure technological components for our own vessel, or attempt to save as many valuables as we can. Money. We're a pirate. Money. To remind you that we're still looking for an engine seer prime, but the vessel and its machine spirits are in desperate need of oversight by an experienced tech priest. We're also missing some crew, and much more importantly, we've not yet located Henrix von Kalix, the right hand of the Lord Inquisitor. Now, we know for sure he's not at Uric 5, so keep this in mind while making any future plans. Yeah, tell me how wonderful everything is. Oh god, she actually did it. If you're interested, this week passed with a record low rate of minor disturbances on the lower decks. Oh. A senior technomat from Shift 8 came up with a new formula for a lubricant using kitchen servitor implant maintenance. The quartermaster of store compartment 11 reported recently they were spending ceremonial decorations at least 20% slower than expected, which means we have enough tablecloths, carpets, and lamps to last us 15 years of grand receptions instead of 10. Even considering that some of the stock was burned during the cultist attack on the... Excellent. That's less money we got to spend. Thank you. Thank you, Vigdis. Saving the game is impossible. What does that mean? All right. I think that is a good place to stop. Ah, we got a navigator, even though not exactly the best circumstances to be getting her. Stuck to our word of trying to attack everybody as much as possible. Now, we have a choice. We're probably gonna go straight to Riker Minoris. I don't see any reason for us to go to a prison planet. And it looks like we everything we need is gonna be over there too. But yeah. So until then, I hope you enjoyed. How's the tutorial going? Hey, we're getting there. All right. Look, it's a lot of reading, Brother Death. It's a lot of reading. But how you been, man? How's things been going for you? Healing from the Navis Novolite. I'm sure that will that can only end well. I mean, like, look, in my defense, I'm still being the tutorial. All right, we had to start over. We had to start over. There's some things I didn't understand about the combat. Can't afford to eat. My car is going to need repairs, so not horrible. Oh man. Yeah, say man, that fucking sucks. I mean, did you find a place to stay yet? Or is the car the place to stay? Currently in a crack house common room. Oh shit. Well, I mean, I guess it's better to be outside, especially the middle of December. I'm assuming you guys get pretty bad up there. Ugh. So man, I've seen a few crack houses and it's pretty terrible. It's pretty bad. Just means it's a fixer upper, right? That's all that means. A lot of copper. I'm honestly surprised. Like the house is barren of copper. I'm so completely surprised that there's just any copper left in that house. To be honest. I mean, true, but you know, I haven't got to talk to you in a while. Alright, man. I guess I'll see you later. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I hope to see you next time. Alright, see you guys.